Hello my friends, it's Caro. Welcome back to 50 Days of Pilgrim. Keepers Pass South. So here we are in the trailer. We were trying to do the fishing, but the fishing hut here doesn't seem to have any of these fish. So I'm thinking of doing the fishing in, where are we heading? We're heading back via PV. So yeah, I was going to go to the pond in PV and see if I've had any luck there. I'm going to have to make some lures because you get a higher chance of fishing up the more unique fish with lures. So we're not getting an item from Keeper's Pass. It's not really much of a map to need to do that. It's just a transition in my mind. So yeah, we're going to head off. I'm not actually 100% sure what trailer I'm in. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. I think I maybe just came over the bridge. So we'll just give her a couple more hours of sleep. Let the sun come up a bit more. And then we'll sort her out and go. Alright. Sounds pretty breezy out there. I don't think I searched in here. I don't think there's anything I really need though. I'd take a cup of coffee if there was one, but are these better than mine? No, they won't be. Fry bar needed for all three. There's probably one lying around, to be fair. Pilgrim, you know, they're everywhere. That's okay. I think we're good to just go. Yeah, it sounds pretty blizzardy. Let's just have a look. Yeah. Alright. Let's check on our clothing. So yeah, let's grab those gloves that we don't want. Tear them down. And hope that the repair doesn't fail because it's the only there, right? I know, Astrid, I'm sorry. Great, everything else is above 80%. How's my tools? Everything looks okay. Apologies, my friends. I'm really tired tonight. I actually had a day off today. And I intended to record this during the day when I was feeling a bit more peppy, but that's okay. I've been limiting my streaming to just sort of on the weekend, just while I try and do all of the gazillion things that I'm required to do right now for work and personal life, because I just feel tired. I just feel like unrelentingly tired all the time. She's so tired anyway, like me. And the weather's terrible, so honestly, if we're just going to be passing time, we might as well bring up her energy a bit. But yes, it's a very long blizzard. The blizzards in the Far Territory, I know this isn't the Far Territory, but like the regions that they've added since I started playing, tend to be, I don't know, it's probably just personal bias and confirmation bias on my part, but they tend to, I found Blackrock in the Far Territories, Ash Canyon. The maps that they consider to be more advanced seem to have longer blizzards. There we go. Isn't it pretty? I really like it. Yeah. And I think since the DLC they've added stuff like, you see how there's a tarp right there? They've added that sort of stuff to the game. But yeah, oh, there's a primer. Well, we could go see what's in those trailers. Always like how there's portaloos in the game and jennies, but they're not interactable. Alrighty. I just want to see what's in here. Curious.
I think I can use this.
3 pairs of boots? Seriously? Huh. I don't know why I took any of those boots, by the way. I'm not allowed to wear any of them. Wow. Mackinaw, 3 pairs of boots. This is a good loot spot. For Pilgrim. Yeah, I have to drop all of that. I was like, oh, I'll go swap my boots out. Nope. Nope, you can't. Alright, let's just get out of here. We do have loads of time, so we can actually take our time. I think we decided last time that we would take our time with the fishing and stuff. I actually think if I get to the 50 days and I haven't caught all the fish, I don't consider it to be a failure. Can you fish, like, can you make like a fishing hole down here? I'm curious. No. Is there anything down here? I suppose I could achieve that by just crossing the bridge, but I don't know if I've ever walked down this river. Keep choosing the wrong menu. Yeah, I don't think they want you making ice fishing holes on this little river. I suppose that's why they gave us the fishing hut down the other end. I just thought there might be something at the end here. Oh, just a big cracked hole in the ice that I could fall through. Great. Astrid, you could definitely squeeze through there. She must be getting really, like... Honestly, Astrid must be really muscular and thin. After, you know, restricting her calories and... constantly walking and lifting and dragging carcasses and... She must be pretty ripped. I'm not going inside. I will drink some water though. I imagine she's well, like Will, when you take all of Will's clothing off in game, the model that it shows you has got quite a lot of abs going on. I think Will probably started as quite a tubby guy. He looks like a guy that's kind of just let himself go a little bit, sits around playing cards and drinks as you see in Wintermute, and then obviously has to survive and your physiology changes quite drastically. Interesting weather change. Map to map. Is this the one that has the memento? Yeah. The cash over at 3 strikes. I'll take this hook. Something has changed recently with the placement of either my chair or our washing machine in the house, because every time it's in the spin cycle now, I feel it vibrate through my chair in my office, and I shouldn't be feeling that. So I think it's just moved ever so slightly. You know how washing machines or dryers, when they spin, they can wiggle themselves out of place, and I think it must have, because yeah, I'm getting a little vibration now. I'm getting a little massage. It's quite odd. All right, I want to head to I was about to call it Pension Pond. Pensive Pond? That's what it's called, right? And see if I can do some fishing. Isn't this pretty? I've seen pictures lately of some friends' houses in the US with quite a bit of snow. I can't imagine living somewhere where snow is just like regular and constant. The only time I had a lot of snow in Scotland was my first 2 winters were unseasonably heavy snowfalls. The very first time it happened, my husband was like, "Oh, don't get used to this. This isn't normal." And then the second second winter, it did it again. And he was like, "Oh, I assure you this isn't normal." And then, yeah, the rest of my winters, we did get snow, but not like a lot of it. And not something that stayed around for days or weeks on end. And then, you know, or if we did get snow, it would be like February, March, you know. I only had a couple, like maybe two white Christmases. But also with, I did come home for Christmas a few times as well, so. But yeah, Edinburgh only had a few white Christmases out of my, I think, nearly 8 that I had. Maybe 7 Christmases I had. Because I left before the last Christmas. I was there for 7 years and 10 months or something, or 9 months or something. I round it up because it's just easier. Oh, Heartbreak Bridge. Oh, hello, Maisie. The dog's come to visit. Hello, Maisie. I missed you today. Didn't have her with me today. On Thursdays, she goes to doggy daycare. Because it used to be that we worked, you know, out of the home most of the time. So we didn't want her to feel neglected, so we booked her in for doggy daycare a few days, and then as we started working from home a bit of the time, we reduced that to 1 day a week. And we've kept it up even though one of us is home a lot of the time. But she absolutely loves it. She doesn't really want attention per se. She just needs someone to be home. She just likes knowing that someone's there. So. Have I been here yet? I think I probably have. Oh, I haven't. Hello, sir. Not taking the cans. I'm never great with the location of the pond. I think it might be over that hill that way. I know it's pretty like Signal Hill's up there and you just come down and over, so I think it's over that way. Let's go do that. I know, Astrid, I'm sorry. Always liked how they put like a little bit of blue into the snow and into the water and everything. It would be so boring if the snow was all just one colour and didn't have any dimensions to it. Gosh, I'm so tired. I did nothing today. I did nothing. I really needed it, but I really, like, I shouldn't be tired. Do you ever wonder if you'll ever, like, not be tired? Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever not feel tired. It's just like a permanent state of being. Just gets worse or better depending on what's happening. PV is so vast. It's crazy. I think I might have gone slightly off track here. It's nuts because like even like this section, like I've been here a million times, but I still feel it still feels different and new sometimes. All right, so this is the picnic zone. So we want to be I know, Astrid, I'm sorry. We want to be just here. So yeah, I ran around it. Pensive Pond. Now, did say I was going to try and hunt. Which on Pilgrim, I did mean like a bear or a moose. But, everything's scared of you on Pilgrim, but deer are scared of you on every difficulty. Are you going to walk right towards me? Oh my gosh, you're making this too easy. Well, I feel bad now. I didn't need to do that. I just like to get some practice in with the rifle when I can. Oh, another hatchet. We'll grab that just so we can crack the ice. Oh, more bullets.
Nobody needs this anymore.
I can't wear them, but I could maybe rip them down. Even with 2 hatchets, I'm like, nah, use the prep. Oh, my friends, what was I going to do first before I did this? I was going to make some frickin' lures. So, let's take this. And let's head... Where's the closest workbench? Let me think. Guess I'm going... Yeah. Where are the workbenches? There's obviously one at the barn. Farmhouse basement. Where else? I had that good one at Keeper's Pass North. I'm overweight. I had one at Keeper's Pass North trailer at the beginning of the episode, and I didn't do anything about it. I didn't think about it. I'd forgotten all about my mission to make lures, despite mentioning it earlier. It's going to be night soon, so I probably shouldn't dilly-dally too much. No, not that it matters. Nothing's going to hurt me. I just don't want to get lost. Gazillion stems. I was like, do I have an energy drink? I don't, but I have 6 stems. Do I have coffee? Not made. Okay, she's going to be a bit slow. It's probably getting quite damp too. Let's just find somewhere to sleep and then we'll head to a workbench ASAP. I could have just slept in the fishing hut, but that's okay. It's not showing on the map. Oh, well, that's annoying. Can I change a shape to something that will show on the map? Just if I come running up this hill again, I'll remember that I need to go up the hill and around there for where I want to go. Hello, bear. Big beast boy with a big butt. Big bear butt. So yeah, the signal hill's just there, right? So if you run down Signal Hill and then run up the right, that's the pond right there. In my mind, they're much further apart, but they're really not. Here's the bridge. Lower Falls. Always found like mapping all the falls. Mapping PV in, what's it called? Ethel Cartographer is kind of painful because the falls are all really annoying to get to and find. So yeah, we really just need to go down Signal Hill and then go up around the big rocks around the back of the falls. I'll try and remember that next time. Or tomorrow. This light's very pretty, isn't it? I didn't realise the bear went this way now. This is a new pathing for him, I think. Must be the one that lives at the bottom of the Signal Hill. I have a flare gun. I was going to say, I wonder what if he'd do if I missed him on the rifle, or I didn't kill him on the rifle. I wonder if I had a flare gun to stop him. But I'm not gonna hurt him. I'm just gonna go to bed. Dead. We're gonna sleep in this little shelter tonight with our dead friend. I had no idea he walked past here now. That's nuts. Can I try not to startle him? Kind of feel bad on Pilgrim. I kind of feel real pacifist. Though this is also a very good hunting vantage point, isn't it? Could actually hunt him. I run inside. This is terrifying on any other difficulty. I'll just go in here and sleep. Look at that calorie burn. That's crazy. Such a tiny amount of calorie burn. I've got hypothermia. Wow. On Pilgrim. Oh, because my clothing's terrible, isn't it? Holy cow. I almost killed her. Wow. I don't think I have any firewood. I have an hour of firewood. Wow. Oopsie. Alright, so we need to keep warm the rest of the time. Till the hypothermia wears off. For 24 hours. I did think, as she was starting to sleep, I did think, I wonder if this was a bad idea, especially when I heard the blizzard. I thought, oh, the game's not going to wake me up, but it is going to, I'm going to die slower. But wow, actually getting hypothermia, that's bananas. And it's because of the terrible clothing. Oh well. Hypothermia on Pilgrim, I can tick that off my achievements list. That's very funny. Right, I have an hour. Right, so no workbench in Thompson's anywhere. You know what would be cool if they had one in Thompson's Crossing and you could go into the basement of the bingo parlor and do crafting in there. So I need to go to the barn, really, or the farmhouse. All right. I only need to remain above freezing for another 5 hours. Oh wow, so they've actually reduced the amount of hours that you need to stay warm too. They've made it easier. That's interesting. I'm going to drink a reishi tea to have it warm from the inside out. And I'm going to carry this torch for a little warmth bonus, but I don't think I need either. I'm just taking precautions. Don't really want to start, you know, dying. I actually think if, I'm going to be pretty warm most of the time no matter what in PV unless it's a blizzard. So I'm closest to the barn, right? Yeah, let's go do it there. And then I can kind of do a straight shoot back over to the pond. Wow, well that just goes to show you, that's just testing the boundaries of Pilgrim, hey? That I can do a 12-hour sleep in a blizzard, outdoors, and not die. Sorry, if you see the mouse jolt around or you hear me go quiet for 10 seconds, I'm probably blowing my nose or sneezing. Just turning my air purifier on because the allergies are still getting me today, even though it's summer now. And usually the season has kind of passed. See if you can find some more metal too so we can make a bunch of lures. So I think they kept breaking. I don't know if they break with your line or they just break. I haven't been here. Huh. It's a cool photo. In colour. I might drop the sepia film. I haven't really been using it, have I? Then I don't have to go through the anime. Oh, I've only got black and white sepia. Oh. I might still be cool in black and white. The red barn, it sticks out. Maybe sepia. We'll try sepia. Some people say sepia and some people say sepia, so I don't know which one you say in your country, but I've heard both in New Zealand. My dad was a photographer for a long time, and I think he would say sepia. We're at the 3-week mark now till Christmas. My kids are very excited. I've broken out all my Christmas decorations and clothing because I have some. I've got my t-shirt on today. It's a Dolly Parton t-shirt that says "Have a Holly Dolly Christmas." I'm very fond of it. Might take you just in case I get in another predicament. Oh yeah, hypothermia makes you extremely tired. I forgot about that. Look at all this metal. I was going to break down some leather I found, wasn't I? Something leather. Oh, it was work gloves, yeah. Oh, colour, yay. Okay. Wow, I can make so many. I definitely won't need that many. Why can I only make one at a time? Oh, simple fishing lure and fishing lure. I can make either. That's going to give me more chances of catching rare stuff. Yeah, hang on. It's because of the hypothermia, Astrid. I'm stuck. I could stem and craft. That would be funny. Let's make the complicated ones, seeing I apparently have bullet casings. Oh, it healed. Nice. Right, let's try a simple one. I don't know how often they're going to break, but yeah, between coastal and here and DP, I need to try and catch all these fish. But yeah, as I said earlier, I'm not going to make it like a make or break point for the run. It's just like a bonus thing that I added in after a few of you said, what about the fish? I can make so many. I'm just going to stop there.
Oh, lucky day.
Gonna leave it. But I do want to break down these before I forget, because next time I won't remember that I have them and I'll be walking around with them for ages. We'll just drop those ones. Okay. This is probably a little overkill. Medicine wise. And the matches. We're going to drink the... oh, I already drank it. I was going to say I was going to drink the herbal tea. Oh, it's here. Before we sleep. It'll help a little bit with the healing. I think, honestly, on Pilgrim, I'm going to heal so fast anyway. Gonna do another 12-hour sleep in a safe location, and this time we won't almost kill her. That was very funny. Crack open a soda at 3 in the morning or whatever. Alrighty. Now, normally I'd be about finishing time for the episode, but I really want to go back to the pond. Yay, I did it. And excuse me, save there so that next time I can do more fishing. But let's head there now. We're going to go straight back the way we came. On this beautiful Pleasant Valley morning. Should we get the red barn with the colour? With the colour. Now that I've got colour film. Because look at this beautiful morning. Rule of thirds. Ah, classic. Love it. Just offer her morning jog. First thing after waking up. 12-hour sleep. Go for a jog. Good morning, wolves. Wonder if we'll see the bear again, having his morning stroll. Look at that full condition. That's so funny. Now I don't think I'll ever forget how to get to Pencil Pond. This is a much better route. I always try and go from Signal Hill and around and down and over. This is much more sensible. Probably make sure we have some firewood or some sticks for cooking up our fish. Well, we don't really need to cook it, but for like not freezing to death while we're catching our fish. I'll try and chop a limb, but I'll try and get sheltered for it. Quite sheltered here. We'll see how warm and sheltered we are inside the hut itself with the door closed. Oh, I think we're good. Takes a long time sometimes for this ice to break. Alright, we're going to use the fancy lure. We're going to do 4 hours of fishing. We're going to watch our cold. Too common. Warming up now. Boring. Boring. Alright. We're going to be here a while. I mean, the bait thing is another thing I probably could be doing. Oh, blizzarding, really? Why is it trembling? Huh. Maybe we try the simple one. I mean, I would have thought the other one would be more likely. Quite cold now. I'm only getting whitefish and the sea bass. Might just do the little fire. But, yeah. We'll have to do some more research. If you guys know much more about fishing, feel free to tell me. But I will be looking it up on the wiki and everything. Just to see, like, what the likelihood is and how I can increase my chances of catching more interesting fish. But yeah, for now, we'll just give her a quick little save. Quick little sleep, and I'll pick this up very soon. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe so more people can find me. And thanks as always for supporting me in this little community. I appreciate it so much. I'll see you in a couple more days with some more adventures in the long dark. Take care. See you soon. Bye.